Which generation created the best snacks of all time?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
For as long as there have been generations of people have been fighting about which generation is the best.
Oh, that sounds like something you put on a bumper sticker. A really long bumper sticker.
Well, think about it. Baby boomers are always saying back in my day. Millennials are always in a constant state of 90s nostalgia.
Okay, that's true. So today, we're gonna find the definitive answer on which generation is the best. When it comes to snack creation, meaning which generation originated the best snacks.
And specifically in this episode, we're going to be tasting chocolate snacks, so that if we like this format, we can do it again with other types of snacks. You know how we think about
That's
things.
how we do.
Yes, and we have a special guest judge joining us today, stepping in to represent a generation other than ours in the name of fairness.
That's right. It's the host of the award-winningly weird podcast, Dispatches from Myrtle Beach, the big Myrtle Beach boomer himself, my dad. Hey, Dad.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good. You like snacks?
Oh yeah, I like snacks. I ain't too crazy about chocolate, but I like snacks.
What?
You
What?
don't love chocolate?
Let's just say I like it. I don't love it. So I'm gonna be a good judge. See, I'll be straight in the middle with you. I won't have no preferential treatment for all these chocolate things.
Dad, that's exactly what I say. People complain about how I don't like things. I'm like, that makes me right in the middle. I'm preferential.
Right in the middle?
Yeah, just like Dad said, we're right in the middle,
That
preferential.
I will choose to see this in a charitable way, but at least you like chocolate. If you didn't like chocolate,
I like
that
chocolate.
would make this show even more difficult than it already is.
All right, let's get to it. It's time for Snack in My Day, Chocolate Edition.
Okay, boys, here's how this is gonna go. You're gonna try 3 iconic chocolate snacks from 5 different generations and give each generation a rating between 1 to 10.
Okay.
The snacks from each generation were carefully selected to represent the fullest gamut of chocolate snack types possible. The winner will be crowned the best generation in the whole wide world. This is definitive, and no one can say anything about it, specifically when talking about chocolate snacks.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to write that down.
And it's my understanding that we don't have any snacks from Gen Z because they have, quote, nothing to offer.
I've been told that Gen Z really hasn't invented any notable chocolate snacks, so if that's what you meant, you are correct.
They're just consumers.
Yep.
They're just consumers. They're not producing anything. Sorry.
Right, Dad?
Red, what's a ZNG or whatever you say?
Hey, listen, that's what I call myself, a Zen G.
All right, let's just keep going.
All right, first up are the snacks created in the greatest generation, and we do have a special message from that time period to plead their case.
Hello there, boys. The name's Mildred Vanderstuffen. You name it, I stuff it. And I'm always down for a good time. So if you were born between 1901 and 1927, then you are from the greatest generation. And let me tell you, things were great. After a night out dancing to the devil's music, you could come home to these divine chocolatey snacks. Take a bite out of an Oreo to forget the looming dread of war. Or if the Spanish flu's got you down, try a Hostess cupcake. You're still gonna die, but hey, it's a living. Maybe you're a cheeky fella who'd like a Hershey's kiss from a mobster's widow. Whatever your desire, gentlemen, the greatest generation has got what you need.
You're still gonna die, but it's a living. I like that joke.
I'm gonna start with a Hershey Kiss here. Foil wrapped, nipple shaped.
iconic.
Iconic.
Very iconic, but let's be honest.
I never go back to it.
The chocolate from just a straight Hershey's chocolate, it ain't great.
Yeah, I don't love a Hershey's Kiss.
I kind of like it, but there's so much better chocolate now.
It's just chocolate, Dad. Does that mean you're right down the middle?
They were pretty good.
Okay.
I mean,
We're learning new things. Maybe you do like chocolate.
yeah, maybe I do.
After all these years. Now the Hostess cake, when this thing first came out in 1919, it had no squiggle icing or cream filling.
Whoa, that's shocking.
But we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and judge it with it.
Man,
That's a complete meal.
you just kind of remember
Cream, icing, cake.
how fakey it tastes. You
I
know
like
what
the
I'm saying?
fakiness. Like the fake
You
chocolate,
balance it out.
it's very comforting to me.
It's super nostalgic, but I'm trying to just judge it on its own.
Well, I like the Hostess cupcake with the cream in the middle of it. That's pretty good.
Yep.
You like a little cream in the middle?
Yeah.
This is a very creamy generation.
Don't make this weird, Dad.
Because they put cream in the Oreos, they put cream in the cupcake. They probably try to figure out a way to put cream in the Kiss.
So we're rated on 1 to 10 across all 3 of these. And Oreo, I mean, this is one of the most ubiquitous cookies of all time.
Well, to have a glass of milk to dip it in.
That
You're
is
at
the
your
thing.
house, Dad. Don't you have any milk?
Yeah, I got some, but too late now.
Yeah, it's a great taste on its own, but you can use it in so many different ways. You can crumble it up, you can put it in ice cream, you can put it in a milkshake. It's still around, it's still very relevant.
One of the greatest cookies of all time.
Oreo is doing a lot of heavy lifting for this generation,
Yep.
in my book.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Oh, you know what? I'm only going to give it a 5 because I just think this is not great chocolate.
Yep.
This is super fakey, and the Oreo's great, but everything else is bringing it down. So I'm only going to give it a 5. It's just middle of the road for me.
I had already wrote down my score before y'all said anything.
Oh, hey, I like the way you work.
But it was a 6.
See?
So you basically just canceled yourself out. Well, actually, no. I guess you guys.
No, we're gonna add our numbers
yeah,
up.
you're adding it together. Okay. Silent generation.
Dear Rhett and Link, boy, it sure is swell to be part of the silent generation. Between 1928 to 1945, a strapping lad like myself might write a letter trying to recruit you to the U.S. Navy. But today, I'm recruiting you to love our chocolate snacks. Take the Snickers bar, for example. After all, Snickers was the name of the first girl I was ever sweet on. Or maybe you'd prefer a Tootsie Pop, which so happens to be the name of my current girlfriend back home.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But the real prize of our generation is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, which so happens to be the name of my overseas gal.
Oh.
Anyways,
nice.
it's time for bunk inspection, so I've got to eat these lickety-split. Just remember, we want you to pick the silent generation for best chocolate snacks.
Wow, that overseas girl.
Oh.
She's working it.
What, Dad?
That guy's kind of strange, ain't he? He was strange when I...
Yeah. He was writing so fast.
He has a type, you know?
Yeah.
He definitely has a type. And boy, I mean, Snickers, Reese cups.
2 of the best candies ever, right? I mean, we already said that
And a
the
Tootsie
Reese
Pop.
Cup was like the best candy ever. Yeah, the Tootsie Pops really hurting us in this generation.
Dad, what you thinking of this Snickers?
Well, I'm just going to tell you, this is probably going to be the best generation of anything they got with chocolate. 'Cause
Spoiler.
If it's got a Reese's cup in it, it's got my vote. I'm telling you.
So you're a peanut butter man just like me.
I like Snickers bar because they got some nuts in them, too.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Got some nuts in them. You know, it was allegedly named after a horse, and that's not a joke. People think that horses are named after Snickers, but Snickers was named after a horse, so the name Snickers existed for horses before candy bars.
I think that's because a horse can snicker.
Y'all keep getting smarter all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
That's right, Dad.
Smarter all the time.
My dad thinks I'm smart.
That's the theme of this show.
Now the Tootsie Pop here,
Tootsie.
in
Which is the incorrect pronunciation, no matter how many times you say it. No one
it has
agrees.
2 O's in it. T-O-O-T is what?
Tootsie. It's
Toot.
Tootsie. It's not
T-O-O-T.
Tootsie. You sound like an idiot.
How do you say T-O-O-T-S-I-E, Dad?
It's a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You've been outvoted.
Yeah.
I
That's
loved it.
That's not how it works. The world has decided. I want to give this a chance because I feel so strongly about these other 2.
This is a good
It actually
lollipop.
tastes pretty good. The chocolate flavored ones are good.
Yeah, but it just takes too long to get to the good stuff in the middle, Rhett. That's just the only thing about a Tootsie Pop.
Just bite it
boy.
open, Dad.
I can't do that because I guess got my wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually not that bad.
it's a bona fide ball of Tootsie Roll in the middle.
There's
That's
2
right.
perfect 10 snacks in this, and then there's one that is not as bad as you thought it would be. I'm giving this generation a 9.
Hey, did y'all eat y'all Reese cup already?
Yeah.
Damn, where have I been at?
Eat it, man.
I'll go back and finish mine.
I'm gonna give this generation a nice solid 8.
Oh,
Red, I give it a 9.5. So
whoa!
Can he do that? Can one person do that?
Charles can do anything he wants.
Dad, Stevie just said you could do anything you want.
I probably already done anything I want. So
Now you're just doing things you have to.
And it's gonna be hard to beat the silent generation.
Yes, it is.
Well, hello there. I'm Dorothy Jenkins. If you were born between 1946 and 1964, then gosh, that makes you a baby boomer. And while you were running around thinking of ways to ruin everything for future generations, your mothers were busy serving you delicious chocolatey snacks, like Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Your little ankle biter will choose them over the homemade cookies you spent all day baking instead of pursuing your own career. Or maybe you'd prefer Junior Mints, perfect for a night in with the kids watching Howdy Doody for the 1000th time while your husband is working late with his secretary. And if that doesn't tempt you, how about some M&Ms? They're perfect little chocolates coated in a hard candy shell. Reminds me of the shell of a woman I've become. I'm just joshing. I love being a woman in the 1950s.
Wow. Wow. Oh, she was hiding a lot there.
This is your generation, Dad.
well, that woman's still mad too today.
She's still mad.
Which one do you want to try first? We're gonna follow your lead this time.
The cookie.
We're starting with the Chips Ahoy, a nice sailor theme.
I mean, let's be honest about these cookies compared to any cookie that you could have.
Not a great cookie.
There's so many better cookies. We're like in a cookie renaissance right now, you know? And then you have this and you're like, yeah.
You want to go to M&M's next?
Yeah, that'll be fine. That's good.
I want to know what Dad thinks of M&M's because I know this is controversial between the two of us.
I like peanut M&Ms,
Okay.
but the regular M&Ms like these, I ain't too crazy about them.
They've stuck around for a really long time.
I think they suck.
But they're not.
I'm with Dad on this.
They're not a great candy in the
They
pantheon of candies, but they don't suck. They wouldn't be one of the most popular candies for 100 years if they suck.
Let's go with Junior Mints.
Junior Mint is the hidden gem in this generation.
I don't know that I've ever had this.
How have you never had a Junior Mint, bro? This is like the thing to have at the movie theater.
Well, I ate one, but I don't like mint, so y'all.
That's genetic.
This,
You don't like mint or chocolate. And that's why I've never had these. I was like, I knew I wouldn't like it. But you know, now that I've had it, I gotta be honest, I kinda like it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You have been coming around to mint chocolate things.
Yeah.
You even said that about mint chocolate chip ice cream.
That's my new thing, Dad. I'm expanding as a person, and you can too. Try another mint.
and I'm not trying another one because I don't like it.
Okay, fine. Fine.
I ate
I'll lay
about
out.
10 of them.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly disappointed in your generation, Dad. This sucks, and you seem to agree with me. I cannot go above a 4.
I already had mine wrote down. Mine's a 4 too.
Dang. You guys are redundant.
Redundancies are a good thing in engineering.
Okay.
If one of us goes, they just bring in the other one.
I think that the Junior Mints are doing more for me than they're doing for y'all. The M&Ms, again, they've stuck around for a long time. They're a great topping. They can be incorporated into a lot of things. These cookies suck. 6.
That still hurt. I mean,
Yeah, it's not great.
We all agree that your generation sucks, Dad.
Well, they didn't have me inventing cookies and snacks, so that's the reason they suck. If they had, they'd have been a lot better.
Should have asked my dad.
You've been asking for it for years, and we finally did it. We remade the hair song, now with my hair going down, his
And my hair going up.
And of course, we put it on vinyl. You can get it as a Third Degree Mythical Society member. Join Third Degree quarterly or annual by June 30th. It also has an unreleased song on it. It's got the original hair song, the new hair song, and then an unreleased single, Relevant, Never Before Listened to.
That's right.
MythicalSociety.com for details.
What generation are we at now?
Let's check out Generation X.
Oh, hey, man. I didn't see you there. I'm Todd Brown. Yeah. And if you were born between 1965 and 1980, then you, my friend, are from Generation X. during this time, we tended to have some chocolate cravings after ingesting a little flower power, if you know what I mean. Thankfully, we had just the snacks to cure those chocolate munchies. You ever see a cookie and think, whoa man, wish this were a tiny cookie? Well, Famous Amos made that possible. It's adorable, my dudes. Or maybe you need something a little smoother. Something that reminds you of the ever-expanding universe. Snack pack pudding.
Yep, that makes sense.
Whoa. And just like our universe, Twix bars have plenty of layers that you can get lost in forever.
Wow. Todd Brown got taken to another plane of dimension
Yeah, he did.
with pudding. Is that how you feel about pudding? You love pudding. This is your round, man.
I love pudding.
Now, does that run in the family, Charles?
No.
Come on, man, eat some pudding. I don't think I've ever seen you eat a
I'm
little
gonna-
pudding.
I'm going to eat my cookie first and then do like he did and eat some pudding with it.
You can mix them together. Famous Amos originated on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood,
It's better than Chips Ahoy.
but it's not that much better
But it's not that much better. You're
than
right.
Chips Ahoy.
But I got a pudding thing to pick with you.
All right.
Pudding's not good, bro.
It was terrible, Red.
It tastes like a ration of something.
Seriously, y'all?
You like things that taste fake. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It tastes so fake, so manufactured. It should be inside something else. That it should be being carried by something besides a spoon directly.
It's
into
funny
your
that
mouth.
you're saying these things because when it came out in 1968, they launched it with a mascot horse.
Yeah.
Another horse.
Horses are great mascots.
Named Snack Pack. And the horse told children, don't play with it or lick it or keep it in your hand.
You sure he was talking about the pudding?
But yeah, people didn't know what to do with it. Am I supposed to put it in my hand? What?
Oh wow.
I don't know.
That made everybody feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're all uncomfortable now.
Dad, look
Oh!
at the
look-
comedy I did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, if it hadn't been for the Twix bars, this whole thing would have been a debacle.
Twix is great. Very solid.
Twix is so good. I don't know why, but the caramel Twix is better than the peanut butter Twix.
That's fighting words right there.
Yeah, I know. There ain't nothing no better than peanut butter.
Yeah. This is not great. Pudding's bringing it down. Famous Amos bringing it down. Twix is helping out a lot, but not too much. 5.
Well, I give it a 4, Red. I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
I'm
No apologies needed.
I'm giving this one an 8 because I love pudding.
Yeah,
and it's so great.
He really loves pudding.
I don't know where I would be
Yeah.
if it was never invented. Like I would have died as a child because I don't know what I would. I didn't eat anything more than pudding.
Do you keep it at the house now?
No, but that's a good idea.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm full of them.
I stand by it. I stand by it.
Yo, 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 I'm Ashley E. Not to be confused with Ashley J. And if you were born between 1981 and 1996, then you're a millennial. And we got the best chocolate snacks in town. Did you ever want to play basketball to get closer to your crush Jimmy and then eventually fall in love, but you were just too hungry? With Dunkaroos, you can do both. It's a Dunkin' good time. Or maybe you prefer a little magic in your life. With the EL Fudge Cookie, you can bite into a little L for a delicious fudgy taste. Or maybe you're a kid who likes a fun surprise. When you snack on a Wonder Ball, you never know what you're gonna get. Just like when Jimmy said he'd pick me up for prom and then he ditched me for Ashley J. I still love you, Jimmy. Anyway, don't be a buzzkill. Choose millennials or else talk to the hand.
Oh, talk to the head.
Talk to it.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, listen, these are not candies that I'm a regular partaker of, but I gotta say, the interest factor has gone up significantly. We're not talking about Chips Ahoy anymore. We're talking about little cookies that we dip into chocolate.
You ever done this before, Dad?
No.
That's better than pudding, Link. Icing is better than pudding.
No, it's not, y'all. Icing is too sugary. You can't ingest nearly as much.
And also the vanilla icing with these is even better than the chocolate.
That is good though.
Look how much fudge they put inside this elf.
I'm shocked.
Good God, look at that.
That's the best cookie that we've tasted.
Rhett, if you dip it in that icing,
Uh-oh.
I will point out you did say that several times about the Oreo cookie, so
Oh, I already forgot about Oreos.
Let's break into these Wonder Balls. So is this kind of like a Kinder egg?
Who broke mine?
hey,
Y'all ruined the whole experience for me.
Link, I got 2 prizes from this cookie, so you know it's gonna be on up there. If you get a prize before you even eat it, that's got to be good.
That's true. Yeah.
We did not get prizes.
Yo, there's a box. Look.
They in the box. They'll give you one.
I got a Mario coin. Where can I spend it?
I got a coin too, but so it's like a sweet tart.
What's inside this thing?
Yeah, eat it. That's the best way to find out.
It's pretty good.
I don't think he likes it.
Well, this thing ruined my other cookies, I'm telling you. But, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right, so he's burnt and ready to go. I know you're excited about this. You like a little gameplay in your snacks. This is very tasty. This is very fun, and this is an exorbitant amount of fudge filling.
I'm giving it an 8. That's how strongly I feel about it.
I gotta give it a 6. I don't think that the sweet tarts belong inside anything chocolate.
Well, but I'm like Red, I give it an 8 too, because the 2 of them was pretty darn good. Even the little cookies that you dipped in with the icing that you thought weren't as good as the pudding. It was a lot better than the pudding.
A lot better than
Well,
this.
he went-
okay, well, I gotta say, I did not think that the millennials were gonna come this close.
Me neither.
Surprise.
But after you've tried all of the chocolate snacks from each generation, the winner is the silent generation with the Snickers, the Reese's, the Tootsie Pops, and they are crowned the best generation in the whole wide world. This is definitive, and no one can say anything about it, specifically when talking about chocolate snacks.
Yes.
Golly gee, just heard over the wire that the silent generation won. I'm off to cut a rug to celebrate. That means dancing.
Wow, he's so happy. I'm so glad we could do that for that man in the past.
I'm telling you.
Dad, do you feel good about the results?
Well, you can't help when stuff was invented, and the stuff they invented in that generation was just hands down probably the best. Stuff that's invented that's been around a long time. It's hard to beat what's going on. So.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You know what you should do, Dad? You should give a plug for your show.
Oh yeah, all you people on Good Mythical Morning need to be watching Dispatches from Myrtle Beach with Charles Neal and my son Link. So y'all come on in and tune in, and if you want to send me an email, send it to ratherbeshaggin53@aol.com. So,
There we go.
and just keep watching, all you Myrtle Beasts.
Myrtle Beasts.
People could Good Mythical Morning too. So y'all come on over.
And if
We'd
they
love
have to only
you.
choose one show, which one should they choose?
Oh, they better choose mine.
All right, thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Glenn. I live in Los Angeles. I'm about to teach an online Dutch class. Today's topic is food and drinks and snacks from the Netherlands and Belgium. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Learning can be fun.
When you're eating snacks, yeah.
Click the top link to see us draft a burger. That means we're going to pick things that we want to make 2 different burgers, see which one's the best in Good Mythical Morning.
And to find out where the wheel's gonna land. Join Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by June 30th to get our My Hair Goes remake on vinyl. Visit mythicalsociety.com.